Gentlemen, awesome to be back with you on MGTOW Money. Today's topic, how to turn $100 into $170,000 in 30 days. Yeah, you heard me right. Before I get into that, hey, thank you to the continuing support from the Patreon supporters of this channel. Thank you guys, and congratulations, Trevor, Patreon supporter out there. Call out to you, brother. Excellent topic suggestion. And by the way, congrats on making some cash off those tobacco stocks. Gentlemen, I did a video about this several months ago. I recommended multiple tobacco stocks. If anybody had bothered to listen, at least one person did, you'd be sitting on a nice chunk of change now. So again, call outs to Trevor for making some cash on those tobacco stocks that I recommended before. All right, on to today's topic. Do you guys want to make money? I'm serious about this. Do you want to make money? How would you like to turn $100, 100 USD, into $170,000 in 30 days? No, I'm not kidding here. This isn't some fantasy. I'm going to get into the details in just a second here. But some men are making fortunes this year. This calendar year, 2021, in less than a month, some men have already made fortunes. And oh, by the way, I'm also going to be talking about how some have also lost fortunes. So specifically, what am I talking about? Oh, by the way, this has nothing to do with cryptos. But before I reveal to you what has been making many men fortunes over the past 30 days, let me throw out a quick word from our sponsor. Gentlemen, today's sponsor is our good friends at Webull. I don't know what you guys are waiting for, but you can go right now and grab a free share of stock from Webull just for opening an account, and it costs you nothing, zero, nada. I did this some years ago, plural, and it has worked out very, very nicely for me. Furthermore, after you open up your account, which again costs you nothing, and you get a free share of stock, you put in $100, $100, and they will give you another free share of stock. And oh, by the way, you can take your $100 out immediately after you set up the account and you get your free stock. Very simple, 2 free shares of stock, and you're walking away clean and clear. And oh, by the way, again, some of the stocks that I've gotten, for example, I'm going to be mentioning one of them that I think is going to be good into the future, and that's going to be Ericsson. Yeah, you remember the guys who make the cell phones? They are hot on 5G technology. And they're, by the way, they're one of the leaders in the Western world outside of China that are big on 5G technology. Point being, gentlemen, go right now, go to the video description, go right now, click on the link, grab your free share of stock from Webull right now. Get shares of stock like Ford, like Ericsson, etc., like I've done, like lots of other MGTOWs have done. Go right now, open up your free account with Webull in the video description. Back on topic. What am I talking about that turned $100, $100 into $170,000 in 30 days? I'm specifically talking about GameStop. You know the place that sells video games. I've never even been in one. I've driven by them. They got 5,000 stores, most of them in the U.S., but some in Europe. Specifically, their stock price went from $19. It opened on January 4th. That was the first trading day. To right now, today, it's trading at, and this is right now at this moment, at about $400. So it's gone from $19 to $400 in the matter of, oh, that's right, just 4 weeks? Not even? Men, this is unprecedented. I won't go into the reasons why, it's a short squeeze, etc. Frankly, that's not important. The point is that you could have made money in this. And by it, before anybody says, did you make money in it? Yeah, guess what? I did. Now, I didn't make as much as I would like to, and I didn't make a small fortune, unfortunately. But yes, I've been in and out of the stock a couple of different times, using the stock as well as options, and I've made money on it. Now, before you think, oh, well, that's just a one-off or that's just some unusual situation, etc. No, you're wrong. listen to me carefully. I'm going to throw out some other names that you might have heard of that have also had tremendous run-ups. I'm talking hundreds of % this year. You ever heard of BlackBerry? Yeah, you know the guys who made the cell phones that nobody wants anymore, but that were called crackberries 15 years ago? Their stock is nearly up 300% this year. Or how about a couple of other ones? You ever heard of AMC? You know, the movie theater chain? That stock is up over 800%. Or another one, you know, Bed Bath & Beyond, they sell soap and whatever. That stock is up over 200%. So I've just named off 4 different stocks that in less than a month are up hundreds of %. Go ahead and compare that against nearly any other investment that you're probably in, and you're probably thinking, whoa, what did I miss out on? Here's my point, gentlemen. There are 3 takeaways you need to learn from this because you can make money in lots of different areas. Let's go to point 1. Be open to all, I cannot emphasize enough, all investment classes, all investment ideas. Stop being fixated on cryptos, real estate, stocks, mutual funds, precious metals, whatever. Gentlemen, I've heard it all. I've been investing for three decades plus, ever since I was frankly very young. My point is, I've also encountered so many people, men and women, who say, quote unquote, I only invest in fill in the blank. For example, I can remember 15 plus years ago hearing people tell me, quote, I only invest in real estate because real estate, quote unquote, only goes up. I've heard the same thing about stocks. I only invest in stocks because stocks only go up. I've heard the same thing on mutual funds. I've heard it on precious metals. Oh, I've heard it on Bitcoin too, for that matter, which, by the way, is down 25% year to date. Now, please save your comments. I own Bitcoin. I hope it goes to $1 million. I hope it goes to $10 million. I will be very, very happy. But my point is that I am not fixated on one investment class. I am open. I am open to, guess what? Anything that will make me money. I've speculated in just about everything you can possibly imagine, whether it be pork bellies, whether it be grains. I'm talking about soybeans, wheat, corn, etc., which, by the way, I'm invested in right now. I've tried fine wine. I tried a small investment in that. I know people that have done watches. Yeah, Rolex watches. There's a tremendous market in those, and people can make money in those. The point is that be open to all investment classes. Be open just simply to making money in lots of different things. Number 2, always keep a stash of cash. I've mentioned this before. Cash is not trash. Always keep some cash aside. If nothing else, you're going to keep some cash aside to be a safety net. Because guess what? I can be wrong. You can be wrong. We could all be wrong. Don't tell me all your cryptos you know for sure are going to go up. You might think they are. You might believe fervently that they are, but they could crash just like anything else, just like the stocks, just like anything, precious metals, etc. The point is that you always want to keep some cash as a safety net. Furthermore, you want to keep some cash for new opportunities. You don't know where the next GameStop is. You don't know where the next hot crypto is. You don't know what new fad, new exciting technology is going to come around where you could make $100 into $17,000, $170,000. The point is you're going to have cash for this. Don't go all in, because that goes to my last point. You're not going to go all in on one investment class. I get it. Some people have gotten, frankly, extremely lucky by putting all their money into a particular stock, bond, crypto, whatever it might be. But frankly, those are the outliers. Those are extremely unusual cases. I highly encourage you, spread your money around. Don't be like this by this hedge fund that I just read about, Melvin Capital. Melvin Capital was a multi-billion with a B dollar hedge fund that, guess what? They are effectively bankrupt right now. Yeah, they're about to close shop. Why? Because they betted against GameStop stock. They thought that it was going to fall. They kept putting more and more bets against it, thinking it was going to fall. And guess what? The stock kept going up. That firm, that multi-billion-dollar hedge fund right now is about to close up shop because they have lost billions. Don't let that be you. Quickly finishing up, gentlemen. Quick summary here. 1, keep an open mind to all investment classes. Spread your money around. I've mentioned that idea before. 2, keep a stash of cash. Keep a little cash aside. Keep just a little bit of money aside. If nothing else, it's a rainy day fund. So at the very least, you can sleep well at night if things should turn against you, which frankly, anything can happen. And I can assure you, speaking from my own experience, anything can happen. And lastly, do not go all in on one particular idea, on one particular asset class. Be willing to spread your money around. Be willing to accept that you cannot predict the future with 100% certainty and that therefore you're going to put it in various things. Stocks, bonds, cryptos, fine art, whatever it might be, stamps. The point is that you're going to put your money in various uncorrelated asset classes. Finishing, gentlemen, do not underestimate ruin. Do not underestimate that you could lose all your money and blow up. On the other hand, though, don't overestimate risk. It's okay to risk 10, 20% of your money on something. If it goes to zero, you're okay because presumably you've got 80, 90% of your money left. Now, go smash the like button if you found this video profitable. As always, John Galt out.